Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like this channel, make sure you share it with your friends. Give me a thumbs up, and if you give me a comment, I would love to see what you have to say. Today we are talking about delegating. Now, I'm having boot camp right now, and you can come into boot camp anytime you want on Patreon. It would be $6.50 for 1 month from the day you come in to the next month. If you just want to come in and do boot camp, that's fine. Boot camp is there for you. Just pick a day and start in the beginning and go through the boot camp. And then when it's over, you've had boot camp, and then you'll be able to go on with your life and do really good things in your home if you really give it your all. And if you need to, you can stay, and I'm going to give a video every single day telling you what we're supposed to be doing that day. All right, so for today, we're talking about delegating. And delegating is when you give one of your jobs away. And I don't want you to feel guilty about that, because giving some of your jobs away is a way to teach your children, and it's a way to have help from your husband. And you help him, and he helps you. So if that's going to work for your family, then you can delegate. Or you may have somebody else that you want to delegate to, maybe a housekeeper, maybe a teenager to pick up your groceries, whatever. That still counts for doing your work, because you are managing that and you're getting things done. So, what are some things you can delegate? Well, our rituals cannot be delegated. Those belong to us, except for laundry. You can delegate laundry, and I recommend that you do, to any child who has the physical strength, mental capacity, and manual dexterity to do the job. In general, about 9 years old, and they can competently do their own laundry. And so if that's the case, then you want to give them a laundry basket if they don't already have one, and you're going to teach them how to use the machines, and you're going to teach them how to load them, and you're going to teach them how to put the things in the dryer, and you're going to teach them how to get them out as soon as the timer goes off, and you're going to teach them all the things, but you can't depend on that teaching. Even though you've taught them over and over, you're going to have to set a timer when the laundry is, the dryer's done, for example, or the wash is done, to say, hey, your washing machine's done. So you have to inspect what you expect. And that's the truth with not just children. If you're delegating to a housekeeper, for example, you have to inspect what you expect. If you've said, I want you to clean the sliding glass the glass doors on the shower and get the tub really good this week, and when you go in there, it's not really done well, then you need to give feedback, because you're paying for that service. Don't be timid with things that you pay for. You need to get what you paid for, okay? If you take your car to the car wash and you have it washed for you, and you get back in and it's not finished, then you need to call them over and say, hey, did you skip this part? You forgot to do my whatever. Oh, never mind, ma'am, we'll get it, But if you don't say anything, how are they going to know? And you're going to be feeling bad about yourself and about the job that they did, and then maybe not ever take your car back, and then maybe you have a bad back and you can't just clean your car yourself, or you don't want to clean your car yourself, which would be my case. If you've spent the money to have something done, you want it done right. Okay, it doesn't mean perfectly. It means right. Like if there's a big swath of dirt in your car, that's not done right. If there's a little smudge on the window, that's going to happen in a matter of minutes anyway when you're out and about, right? So on the outside. So delegation is important. Laundry was an example. Follow up and inspect what you expect. Let's say groceries, because that's about all we can give away. We don't want to give away out of our rituals our morning prep, swishing and swiping our own bath. Now, you could have your children, if they're older, swish and swipe their own toilet and sink in their bathroom. And you can have them do those kind of things. But your personal things you don't want to give away, and that would be your personal bathroom. If you, I don't want you giving away putting the dishes away, because no matter how old they are, there's something so personal about where you put your dishes, unless somebody is really on board and says, yes, I'm going to put the lids on the storage things and stack them just this way in this particular cabinet. Because to me, having had my children put pots and pans and silverware and things away, and you can't find your pickle fork. Where's my pickle fork? Oh, it's over here with the knives. Oh, that's nice. Or where is the lid to my pan? I can't find it anywhere. They don't know where they put it. And then you find it a week later when you had to use tinfoil to cover your pan because you had nothing to cover your pan or whatever. So you really want to know where your things are going, because these are your tools. And if your son helped your husband repair something with the tools, your husband may ask him to put the tools away, but I can guarantee you he's going to go, if he's an organized man, he's going to go and look and make sure that all the right socket wrenches are in the right place, etc. Okay? All right, so that's delegation. Let's say you paid the teenager next door to pick up your groceries, and you said they're going to be ready at 4 o'clock on Thursday. Yes, ma'am, I'll get them and I'll bring them over. That would be great, because maybe you're busy with a newborn or you're at work and you're going to not have time to stop because you've got to drop some things off on your way home or go by your sister's before you get home. And when you come home, she'll be there. It'll be 4:30 and your groceries will be delivered. So if she doesn't pick up your groceries, or he, they'll still be there. You can still go get them, but that would be a real disappointment and you would need to give feedback. Or if you gave them instructions to say, if they want to replace anything with anything else, tell them no. And I'll just go find that tomorrow after work. And you get home and there's all these replacements and you got to give feedback. And I know it's uncomfortable for some of you, but it's important for that person's growth and it's important for you. So delegation is it's a very great part of your home life. Just like at work, things have to be delegated to different areas. The president, the CEO, they can't do all the work. They have to delegate to their managers and to their directors and to their online workers, etc. So we have to delegate, and it's fine. And then the better they are at work, for example, if somebody's really awesome at something, you're going to give them more responsibilities, which is what you would do in the house. And that's really great for teaching responsibility in the home. And it's also great for letting off a little of the pressure that's on you. Okay? If you have no one to delegate to, that's fine. But if you ever find yourself in a position where you can, then delegate. Delegate. Okay. So when we're doing our weekly home blessing hour, and we're doing we're doing the glass, and we're doing the little garbage cans, and we're doing the dusting, those things can be delegated to, I call those the baby jobs. They can be delegated to young children. Not super young. You have to determine their mental acuity, their manual dexterity, and their physical strength. And other physical attributes, maybe they're just not tall enough, then that would not be a job you would give them, would be frustrating to them, and you will be frustrated. So be smart when you're delegating. Use your big, beautiful brain and follow up. Make sure you follow up. The more your house gets organized, the more you'll be able to delegate, because you won't be so scattered, okay? You'll be calmer, and you'll have peace in your life, and you'll have a streamlined home. All right, that's it for today. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope you always remember to be beautiful, because you are beautiful.